All right, hey Chipola Nation, we're here with Coach Jeff Johnson. Are we going to shake hands anymore? Or are we just going to fist bump?
Today.
Okay, yeah. We got to remain germ free. Coach, here we are. It's conference baseball season again.
It's here, Brian.
Yeah,
It's here.
Tuesday, March 10th.
We open up tonight with Tallahassee here at 5 o'clock. Excited to get the conference part of the season going.
Mm-hmm.
Our non-conference, we started off pretty good. The non-conference part at 11-2, and ended up at 17-8. So it wasn't a great run at the end, non-conference wise. And we try to play a tough schedule, and we won some games early. Felt like we got exposed a little bit at the end, and hopefully we've learned from where we were exposed, made some adjustments there, and hopefully we'll start playing better in conference.
Yeah, we played some teams that if we're fortunate enough to go to the national tournament again, we played some familiar names that we'll see if we go back.
No doubt. We got to worry about ourselves right now, and make the corrections that need to be made, and understand how to play the game correctly, and the things that win you games and the things that get you beat. And,
right.
Hopefully we've seen that a few times here lately, and hopefully it helps us.
Right. Okay. So again, 5 o'clock Tuesday, March 10th, and then again Thursday. March 12th.
The way we're doing this thing, it's 4-game series, and for the first round, and then 2-game series after that. So we'll play Tallahassee here today, here again on Thursday at 5, and then we'll go to Tallahassee on Saturday and play a doubleheader at noon our time on Saturday. And then the next week we got Northwest Florida. I think we're over there on Tuesday and Thursday, and the doubleheader's back here on Saturday. So we rotate all the way through the teams. Since we got an odd number of teams, we have a bye week after the Gulf Coast series, between that and the Pensacola series. So the byes kind of fall differently for everybody.
Right. And so we'll start Tuesday, March 10th, and play all the way through April 29th. That'll be the last.
That's the last conference game, and most of our tiebreaker stuff's done through head-to-head. So there's a lot of times not going to be a tiebreaker because it is done head-to-head. So, we backed the season up a little bit this year with our conference. We've always had to allow for a tiebreaker, but this time we've kind of done some things to where we wouldn't really have to have a head-to-head unless very extenuating circumstances came into it.
Well, Coach, how are you feeling about the preparation of your squad so far heading into league play?
Brian, we pitched well and played pretty good defense early, and didn't swing the bat well, and now it's kind of flipped a little bit. We swung the bat a little better. We spent a lot of time with that because we thought that was a deficiency, and we spent a lot of time with that, and then our pitching and defense hadn't done as well the last few weeks, and so hopefully we can merge the two together here at some point. Sometimes you have to win games ugly, and we might have to win a few ugly here till we get going, and hopefully hopefully we'll get it figured out and play the way we're capable of.
Yeah, Coach, I want to talk a little bit about your staff. I know that you know a lot about all aspects of the game, but you have a couple of assistants who specialize in certain areas. Talk about those guys that are helping you out.
Yeah, I've been fortunate, and all throughout my career to have great assistant coaches, and I've had Jeff with me, Jeff Fiorentino. I think this is his 5th year with me, and he's got a wealth of knowledge. He's played the highest level professionally in the major leagues for a few years, and not that necessarily makes you a great coach sometimes, but he gives you a lot of knowledge. But you put that with his work ethic, with his knack of learning how to get along with the kids, not necessarily be their buddies, but get the best out of them and do the things he's done. He helps with our hitting. He does a lot of other things with us as well. I call him our associate head coach. We haven't really done that as a title. We probably need to do that as a title for him. But just been great. And then Terrence Conley. Terrence is in his 2nd year with us. He's out of Long Island, New York, and just an extremely hard-working guy. He played his collegiate ball at UNC Wilmington, and then went on and played a couple years of professional baseball, and really learning the coaching part of it, and getting out. He's outstanding with it. The drill work he doing with our hitters, doing all our paperwork, and all the other things you have to do as an assistant coach. And, I couldn't do my job without those two guys for sure.
There is so much to do to get ready for a baseball game. I mean, it's just the logistics of it, and having balls and referees and uniforms and lines striped. I mean, it's a lot of work.
It is, and I left here to come do this, and Jeff's weed eating and working on the field right now. Terrence is working on our academic plans and academic stuff on our students, and we hopefully got the umpires and everything and all that ready to roll. And our kids have to help a lot too. you go out to our games and our pregame, we got guys who pull the line the field,
Uh-huh.
hold the sprinklers, water the
Right.
infield, tamp the mounds, all that goes into it that most people
Right.
wouldn't understand.
I want to, since we were talking about Jeff, Jeff Ferrantino, that is, spends as much time on that field as anybody, and the field looks fantastic. I mean, the grass is beautiful, the infield is just perfect.
It is, and he does a great job with that. He's learned, the different things, the chemicals, the times, to cut, the way to cut.
Uh-huh.
Even put it this way, you don't want to mow the same way all the time on
Right.
the field and everything else. But just does an outstanding job with that. And we've done some things by planting some trees down there, the palm trees and the trees in the center field, and some of the branding stuff we're trying to do. We got the new rails out in front of the dugout, which is making it become a much more
Yeah.
aesthetically pleasing
Right.
place.
Yeah. It is a beautiful park there at Jeff Johnson Baseball Field. So we invite everyone to come out. Are we going to have the same people doing concessions that we're doing it in the last couple years?
They are, and they do a great job. And come out and get some food. They do the hamburgers, hot dogs.
Yeah.
They have the sausage dogs. They do a great job,
Yeah.
and just excited to have them back again this year. And it's really, taking the pressure off of us, because that's another thing we were having to do at one time.
The pitchers who weren't pitching had to be in there making hot dogs.
And
yeah.
it's a much better production now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're proud of that.
All right. Well, Coach, we're excited. Panhandle Conference season is underway. So come out to Jeff Johnson Baseball Field and see the